see, is this working now? Yeah, it looks like it's working now. Cool. And on this page, everything's fine. Okay, we should be good now. My apologies, everyone. Had a small issue with the restream, but I think at this point we're good to start. So we're going to be playing Pokemon Fire Red today. And it's just going to be like a straight normal playthrough. I'm not going to do anything weird. It's not a Nuzlocke or anything like that. I just felt like playing this normally for a multitude of reasons. So I might as well get started now since we're live and everything. So my relationship with Fire Red and Leaf Green is a little bit interesting because I don't think I remember actually liking Fire Red and Leaf Green. And you might wonder, well, how much better or worse could this possibly be than the original Red, Blue, and Green? Well, I'll get into it as we go. But basically, like, I think the most cynical opinion you could have of Fire Red is that it's obviously something that they machined out because thanks to that more or less a reboot where you couldn't like transfer stuff from Gold, Silver, and Crystal to Red, Blue, Ruby, and Sapphire, pardon me. Because you couldn't transfer to Ruby and Sapphire, I'm mixing up words. Let's go with just the usual for my name. It'll have to be all caps because they were still doing all caps. So anyway, you couldn't transfer from Gold, Silver, and Crystal to Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, so they needed some way for you to get the rest of the Pokédex, right? It was all implemented into the GBA games. So, you know, the obvious solution is to just make another game. And, what should we put for this? Now, I'm just gonna let the game put a default name. That'll do. I don't feel like doing anything weird with that. But another reason that I wasn't too fond of Fire Red is that it really, really wants to be the game that new people can get into. But props for putting an NES here instead of a Super Nintendo. So everything is made a lot more beginner-friendly. I should check my options. They don't let you check the options before you start playing. At least not when you boot up. When you boot up, it just goes into a new file immediately. Set, please. Also gotta love the classic window frame here. I think this one is. I think this one is my favorite. I think I'll go with it. But one of the reasons that I don't like this game is that I think the music is just not that good. Like, this Pallet Town theme really grates on the ears, if you ask me. And more importantly than that, they really just don't do a whole lot with the concept of a Kanto remake. Because, like, when you imagine what a Pokemon remake looks like, you know, there might be, like, all sorts of new stuff, right? And there's so much that this engine is capable of. I've ROM-hacked this engine multiple times. It can do some amazing stuff if you put effort into it, but they just didn't. In my opinion, they didn't really do a whole lot. There's like maybe a few new areas in the post-game or something like that. I mean, at least it has a post-game. That's something. Anyway, I've been thinking about what starter to pick for this. I ruled out Squirtle because Squirtle is easy mode. And Bulbasaur is probably like just not prepared well enough for everything in this game. So no Bulbasaur. At least they're like organized from left to right, right? Oh yeah, well, Squirtle has to be next to Bulbasaur. We're doing Charmander. It's gonna be a Charmander playthrough. Hello, BML42, welcome to the stream. I'm not gonna do any of that weird, like, multi-playthrough gimmicky stuff that was in, like, the YouTube playthroughs. I'm just gonna make this, like, one straight playthrough, and I'm not gonna catch them all either, because, now, I just want to see if Fire Red still holds up. I want to see if it's worth the 20 bucks they charge you for it on NSO. Not even NSO, just like sold separately for whatever reason. So yeah, it's an actual battle tutorial. And it's the usual tackle fight. So when this game came out on Switch, it caused like a bit of a kerfuffle because they were charging $20 for a ROM, basically. Like, that's really all you got. It wasn't part of NSO, so it didn't even have any online functionality. At least as far as I know. I need to confirm a few of the facts, but the gist of it is, why are you charging $20 for a ROM and not even putting it on NSO? It doesn't make any sense. And there's people who will actually, like, yeah, sold separately because Pokémon Company. There's people who will defend this, too, and wonder what the heck you're complaining about. And I just have to wonder, like, why are you guys, defending the multi-billion-dollar corporation? Yeah, you've heard every single line and argument online, I think, so we don't really need to pay too much attention to that. Just know that I'm not paying $20 for this. When I didn't even like it to begin with. This is apparently the best version of Kanto to these guys, and I'm like, okay, so what is Let's Go supposed to be? Anyway, we can just chill. We don't need to talk about this for the whole thing. I'm probably going to be using, like, speed up, by the way, because this game is also slow sometimes. Because you don't get the running shoes until you have, like, the first badge. That's another big issue. Why isn't it just the default? But yeah, the upshot of all of this is that the gym leaders are going to resemble actual gym leaders. Translated into non-obscure terms, that means it's going to be like the Hoenn games, where they actually try to kill you. But in the meanwhile, I mean, look at this. This is already a really great improvement. Charmander actually gets Ember at level 7 instead of, like, level, what, 9? And Bulbasaur is improved by virtue of getting Vine Whip at, like, level 10? Still a bit late, but it'll do. It's not level 13. Let's Go is a spin-off slash sequel? I don't know. It might as well be a spin-off. You can't actually fight the wild Pokemon. So that's something. But yeah, you have to go through the usual motions. Like, it's all the same quests for the most part. There's only, like, a handful of actual changes to the sequence of events. It's like, fair enough, but geez. You have the ability to do something amazing. I mean, like, I actually recently played through a ROM hack of the original called Pure Blue. Pure RGB is the title, and BML42 is gonna know what I'm about to say about it. I love all of the little additions to the game that, like, all of the side quests and things like that. That's something that I would have loved to see in a actual, like, revamped Kanto Super Remake thing. This is unscripted, so I'm going to be, like, just bleh, going on and on. But yeah, Pure RGB has a lot of great additions, side quests, and things like that. It's just that when it came to designing the difficulty, Pure RGB kind of, like, falters because it has an insane level curve, and all of the changes to the moves and everything are just, like, really unnecessary and not balanced at all. Like, maybe I'll do a video on that sometime. But hey, it got me to think about playing this version that I kind of forgot about for the longest time, so that's what I'm gonna do. I've already started on that. So we never learn what this custom Pokeball is. That would have been, like, prime material for a side quest later. If it turned out to be, like, a special Pokeball with something in it, or the Master Ball even, or something like that, but, you know. Just the usual. And you also get the 5 Pokeballs that are now standard for free here, instead of having to do something ridiculous like fight the rival the first time. I wonder if you can still beat him. I'd have some real trouble. Oh, we can take actual Pokemon into that battle now, though, because we don't have to, like... We don't have to solo him with the starter. So, you know, I might do that. I might grab Pikachu, because I know he's got a Spearow. So yes, this is something that I would probably speed through in the future. Since I'm not interested in capturing everything, I don't really... Well, you do have to maybe capture a little bit in order to get the Flash HM, because that's actually going to be important because of how Flash works in this game. I also gotta wonder if I'm gonna be leveling up quicker. It certainly feels like I'm leveling up quicker. Well, I'm so close to a level that I may as well take another fight. I'm gonna pause this, it's getting really distracting. There's a stream preview to my left, and it was distracting me a little bit. No problem. The changes to the battle mechanics in pure RGB was a bit much, yeah. Like, I'll give the viewers an idea of what pure RGB does. It turns Sonic Boom into a ghost move version of Fake Out with actual damage. Please don't force me into the capture tutorial. Even if you had caught something by this point, he will still do this. Okay, fine. So, pure RGB made Solar Beam into a 110 power move with a chance to inflict burn, 100 accuracy, and it just doesn't have the charge-up turn. And they gave it to Blaine's Pokemon. Yeah. That's what you're dealing with in pure RGB. Yeah, it was real oh, yeah, because they force you to take this. There's just so many, like, tutorialized stuff. Like, I haven't even shown you the help menu, which is what happens when you push the L and R buttons. I get that you wanted to, like, introduce new people to the functions of the game. But, you know, you didn't do that in Emerald version and everything was fine. And, like, I remember that copies of this game came with, like, a little pocket booklet. Ouch, that hurts. Let's catch this. I just think they were, like, excessively trying to make sure new people didn't feel, like, confused or anything. Like, one of the things you can look up in the help menu is, how do I get out of this building? And, like, if you can't figure that out, then what are you doing? I'm gonna heal off that damage. Oops. This is what it looks like when I try to play while looking at something else. Just bonk into stuff. Seriously, that pocket booklet was like the equivalent of selling Earthbound with the player's guide in the box. Like, really? Let's see, was there anything else in... Oh yeah, I should check the route to the... There's no problem with me, like, going to get a Pikachu and then returning, right? At least I don't think so. Is this still here? Yep, it is. See, even the hidden items are in the same places as usual, and they're not even that much better. Like, you actually have to find hidden items in order to get the berries, because hold items are in this game. And, like, berries are just so exceedingly rare unless you catch Meowth or something, because he has pickup. Also, they kept this little jingle for when you catch a Pokemon. They kept it in Emerald version, which is why I was so confused. Because the little jingle was different between Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald, and now I know why. Alright, time to set the forest on fire. Also, some of the stuff from Yellow version just isn't in Fire Red, which is another, like, weird omission. So the trainer that wants Pikachu is just not there, where she normally would be in Yellow. Oh, this one's level 5! That's a crit. Well, another, you know, I still need to go and buy stuff, actually, because I haven't done that yet. But, like, oh, why would you not let the player have the running shoes by this point? And nope, still no, Pikachu. Will it be this one? Oh, there's a Weedle. Despite how much faster it might be to level, I did in fact catch a Caterpie 2 levels higher than the one that I had. Also, there are no contests in Fire Red and Leaf Green, but the contest stats are still, like, remembered between the versions if you, like, trade them. It's like, why would you omit the contests? Unless you needed, like, space on the ROM, but the ROM has, like, empty space on it, so I don't know. This is why it just feels kind of like a bit of a cheap cash-in. His name is, in fact, Rick. Alright, level 9. So I'm expecting to, like, start using speed up a little bit after this, so that I can just get back to Viridian City and heal up, because I'm gonna need that. What is your range? Wow. I will say that the forest feels bigger than it did in the original, because the paths are 5 tiles wide instead of 3 tiles wide. Wow, I could evolve by the time I'm out of the forest at this rate. But, like, I've got, like, at least one other Pokemon that I need to put experience on, so probably should think about using ye olde switch trick. I think they would make poison just a little bit more, what's the word? Prolific? I guess so. Level 7 and hasn't evolved to Metapod yet. Classic bug catcher. I just had a stupid thought. That bug catcher was named Anthony, right? What are the first 3 letters of Anthony? Ant. Because he's a bug catcher. He's literally got ant in his name. I wish that was a theme with these guys. But then that would get excessive. Okay, so leveling up is not that bad in this. At least for my starters so far. Let's try and get some EXP on... Well, first of all, they gotta heal. And, yeah. Like, speed time, I think. Because I'm backtracking. Okay, this could be an issue, actually. Like, I get, like, 14 points whenever I knock something out. Thankfully, this store does in fact stock potions, which was a huge issue in the original version of the game. Them not having potions here was a huge blunder. They fixed it in yellow version, though. Also, there's no, like, dedicated rival theme. They could have added some new music, too. So that I don't have to listen to this every fight, but, you know. Oh, I'm getting lucky with the burns. See, now that I'm not soloing this, I can actually switch to get rid of the accuracy drop. But Squirtle's probably got his elemental move by now. And that could happen. They haven't, like, done the physical special split, which means that Bubble is still a special move, so Tail Whip is still useless. Not really, though, because he has Tackle. What am I thinking? Does he not have Bubble? The AI really should have used Bubble by now, so I'm just going to assume that they withheld it for this fight, which I think makes a teensy bit of sense either way. Let's see, can Caterpie, like, survive a tackle? Good. Does Tackle still have 95 accuracy? Like, wow. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's just, like, nothing on the route. Like, I can imagine other versions of the game would, like, put a hidden item up here on that ledge, maybe. Guess that's not happening. Let's see, should we get a Mankey? No, what's happening here? I think it's grind time. So I'm just gonna be looking around for a Mankey. Hey, speaking of... a lady Mankey, no less. Not much of a man-key. More like a woman-key. This is stupid. Yeah, Tackle must have 95 accuracy, which is just, like, what are you doing? Scratch doesn't. Oh, really? That must have been exceedingly unlucky. There we go. Turbo speed, please. Just gosh, this is so slow without the running shoes. Caterpie's got this on his own, right? Yeah. Okay, the EXP gain is not what I was hoping it'd be. Hey, Caterpie hit level 7, you know what that means. It just feels like so much easier to level up when you can actually see that meter. Even if the EXP curve isn't actually changed. I think it was changed. But gosh, does leveling feel much better in the GBA. Alright, I should be able to, like, gain some levels normally. I'll use a potion just to save myself a trip. Oops. Oh yeah, there's this little animation for using an item. I don't know why. That's something that I would consider, like, unnecessary. Let's see. Yeah, I did, buddy. Yeah. Oh boy, it's the classic Metapod battle. Only this time I actually know a move other than Harden. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 turns. Same with this guy. I'm gonna run out of power points. Amazing. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of power points. Anyone think they should have changed the name of the move Harden? Like, jeez. Yeah, just using the switch trick. I have to now, I'm out of power points. Let's see if that secret item is still in front of the... Oh, where would it be? The gap is wider now. Oh, there it is. Okay. No luck finding Pikachu, though. That's, like, unusual. I usually find at least one. Well, I guess we fight this guy. Bugcatcher Sammy. That's almost like that one character from the anime. But he doesn't have Pinsir. You know, I actually tried putting a Pinsir on this trainer in a ROM hack, and it didn't end up going very well because, like, Pinsir actually has ridiculously strong moves for this point in the game. So even if he's, like, level 5, that's still, like, painful for the player to deal with so early in the game. Ah yes, Charmander now gets Metal Claw because they decided to give Charmander something to better deal with Brock, and I don't disagree with this decision, honestly. Because it gives you a Steel move so early in the game, too. Like, Dark and Steel are still part of this, even though there's only, like, 2 Steel Pokemon in the whole... Well, in the Kanto Dex, anyways. Actually, wouldn't Metal be good against, bugs? I think it is. Alright, do I want to bother going for a Pikachu at this point? Yeah, I'm going to go and, heal to get my power points back at the very least. So this lady wants to hear your profile. I think this is what... This enables Mystery Gift, doesn't it? So... Like, I'm not gonna use Mystery Gift or anything. I don't think I can. Oh, you have to actually... Well, I don't have the word gift. Go figure. So do I have to, like, unlock the word gift? Mystery Giggle is exciting. It really says something about who you are. Now that I know you better, it makes us better friends than ever. Okay, I'm never talking to you ever again. Probably. Okay, so here in Pewter City, there's, like, not much going on. I want to find a Pikachu, though. There's a Kakuna. Oh, I got a crit in there. Training montage. Wow, what is the encounter rate for Pikachu? Oh, does Metapod have an ability that, like... Yeah, I forgot abilities exist, too. So... I guess Metapod just gets rid of status effects. But he's probably not keeping that, because... Level 10! Nice looking sprite, though. So you get Confusion immediately. I think you did in Yellow version as well, but, like, Confusion right out of the gate is really, really good for Butterfree, so... Much improved. Now the big question is, can we get ourselves Pikachu? Is it just, like, exceedingly rare? Because I can't find it. I'm gonna, like, count how many encounters I go without seeing it. There it is. Okay. Please don't one-shot him with Confusion. You one-shot him with Confusion. That was stupid. Classic, isn't it? Just classic. Swap that around. Now, maybe I should just not bother with this. Okay, here we go. I found another one. Question is, where are we gonna get it some training? Because, like, it's level 3. I guess leveling up is still kind of a problem. Good. Should I level up the Mankey too? I'll get it, like, low kick at least. This is a lot of grinding, I know, but if you don't want me to do, like, solo starter runs, then this is, like, the best plan, I think. It's Pokemon, so... Meaning... Oh, really? Okay. Give this to Pikachu. Yeah, the grind. I guess Nuzlockers have to do this, right? I never liked the idea of Nuzlocke runs. I mean, like, I understand why people do them. It's just, you know, if you want challenge, you should probably try, like, ROM hacking a hard mode in or something. Okay, there's low kick. I think that's enough. Oh, I should have caught that Benji. Yeah, I'll say the grind is not as bad as it was in the original version, so... pretty good. I don't think I have a lot of money, so I don't really need to worry about that right now. Yeah. What am I gonna buy? One extra potion? Oh yeah, we gotta take on that guy with a Diglett. So... what is your type? Flying, okay. Also, the gym music and, like, some of the victory themes as well, they're just straight up recycled from Ruby and Sapphire. Like, that's fine, but... I don't know. Music was recycled in Pokemon Pinball as well. Just... oh, you have a Geodude now! This could be trouble. Okay, he doesn't have Rock Throw. Rock Throw would have been like an instant win by the AI if he had it. Did he even have a Geodude recently? I cannot remember. I remember a Diglett and a Sandshrew. There's Sandshrew. Which is funny because it's a rock gym, but this is clearly a ground type. Did they get confused and think it was a ground gym? Because that's what Viridian is supposed to be. Didn't miss a single accuracy check. See, now I feel like actually using Butterfree. Because you get confusion straight away. And just potion up. Probably selling these later anyway. However, Brock received the greatest nerf of all time. He wears a shirt. He wears a shirt. Terrible decision. Okay, there's a bit of a level difference, but I think I'm think I've got an edge here. That's not a lot of damage. Okay, never mind. It's also going to defense scroll to make it harder for me. Oh, 12 damage. Okay. So level 6 was way too low for this. Yeah, my bad. Oh well. I wasn't gonna, like, keep Mankey for the entire run. Now, I know this guy has Rock Tomb. So, like, instant one-shot? Instant one-shot, that's what I thought. Hey, this is just standard for Brock, right? They made Brock tougher. Bind? Well, we don't have Gen 1 trapping moves, so this is actually... Oh, that's still not that much. They gave us Metal Claw, but because it's a physical move, it's still, like, nothing to write home about, but it is chipping him away. Don't you have Rock Tomb, Onyx? Why aren't you going for that? There it is. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We might be dead. But it's not over yet. Remember, Pikachu has static. Oh my goodness, am I gonna get like an epic Brock battle again? The last time I fought Brock was in Yellow version, and it actually was like the most epic thing ever. I survived a Rock Tomb. Okay. That tiny little bit of health is all you gotta punch through. I lowered his attack 3 times. Oh my word. Ratatackle just with the critical hit. I can't believe this. I went down to the wire with Brock again. What is going on? I don't believe this one tiny little bit. You took me for granted, Brock. Yes, we all know this. Okay, so that was actually pretty epic. And Rock Tomb is a way better TM than Bide. Just gonna say, straight up. So, aside from the lack of running shoes, I actually don't hate this yet. Let's switch to... That was very humiliating for Charmander, so Charmander deserves, like, to have some fun here. There we go. You have to wait until you have the first badge to get the running shoes. Should have had that way sooner. Finally, though. Okay, we have some trainers to rough up here. Oh yeah, I should buy items, probably. What have I got? I got 2,000. I'm gonna buy items. They have repels. They do. I don't think I need them, though. One escape rope for safety. Oh, Twitch bot. I would have to, like, go onto my, Twitch account in order to get rid of it, so, like, I don't really want to. By the way, there were no bug catchers named Colton in Viridian Forest, and this guy says he saw me in Viridian Forest, so who knows what's up with that. This is another thing, too. They really should have given some of the bug catchers, like, Butterfrees and Beedrills. They just didn't, though. So it makes the bug catchers look really, really weird, because they're gonna wind up with Butterfrees that don't know confusion. Delightfully comfy. That's an upgrade. Is this Joey? No, it's Ben. So Joey was not the original Shorts guy. They just kind of conflated the two in X and Y. Does he still have his Ekans? Yeah, he does. Thank goodness for no trap moves. Or, like, no Gen 1 trap moves. I've burned, like, 4 or 5 Pokemon at this point. It's amazing. Money payouts are low, though. How many more of these do I need to knock out? Probably like 4, probably this entire team. Especially if it's Kakuna. Yep, this should do it. Are there any double battles in the game or only when you are using Link Cable? I think there's a few token double battles. I don't remember for sure. We're gonna find out. But with no double battles in OG Kanto, yeah, that is a question for the ages. Also, hello and welcome, Irilona. I probably ruined that username. We got Charmeleon! We went from a salamander to a chameleon. Which is weird, because Charmeleon doesn't have any chameleon abilities at all. Let's see. What's on this route? Probably train Pikachu for a little while. So there's a hidden Oran berry there. The only way to get berries is from these, like, hidden spots. There's no berry growing mechanics, and there's no, like, patches of soil where you can get berries from. It's really bizarre. I don't know why they wouldn't just add, like, soil and everything. Oh, Spearow, that's convenient for me. I needed his Dex entry. Uh-oh. Okay, cool. Better just do this switch trick for this. I should probably retreat to heal anyway. You know, maybe the reason there's no berry trees is because they didn't want to add a clock to this game. Because they... Well, the clock problem wasn't that hard to fix in Ruby and Sapphire, so, like... I don't know. Should I buy anything? No. Sounds a little scratchy. I wonder if that's an emulator problem. Let's see here. Oh yeah, we should be able to find Spearow along that route there. So catching one should not be a problem. In fact, the later you catch it, the better, no doubt. A key item like a pod? No, I think that's a later generation thing. There's a berry powder jar, I think. It's been forever since I played this, so, like, it's a learning experience for us both. If I potion... It's not gonna matter if I potion. Bugcatcher James. Wow, Thunderwave at level 8. It must be the yellow learn set, which is gonna be really, really handy. So while the animations could probably be, like, a little faster, yeah, this is, looking pretty good. Oh, there's Mankey along this route, too? There doesn't need to be, but okay. Okay, so... this trainer, she moves up and down, but if she sees you, she'll still initiate a fight. Like, I'm so used to the enemy trainers just not initiating a fight if they also move, but there are, like, very rare exceptions to that in Gen 1. But I think the standard was, if they walk around, they're not going to initiate a fight. Also, this is a Jigglypuff, so... let's see how good this goes. What are you trying to do? No sing? No... huh. How odd to have a Jigglypuff and it doesn't sing. This guy doesn't fight, right? He does not. Okay. Jigglypuff of my own, no thank you. You just had to one-shot it. Okay, you're gonna one-shot this for sure. Oh yeah, there's a berry pouch. You just get that automatically when you find your first berry. It's not a separate pocket. Why isn't is it a separate pocket in the bag? That doesn't make sense. See, I could also, like, get one of those Nidorans for myself if I wanted to. Nah. Look what we have here. That's gonna help when these Zubats start hitting you with, They know Confuse, right, don't they? Yeah, they do. I think they do. Okay, so inside we have, Zubats, Parasects... An outrageous 500. What? So the game actually tells you that that was an outrageous sum. No, that's actually, like, not that bad, because, like, the cost of a Pokeball would have been 200, right? It's just 300 more. The game tries to make it, like, out like Magikarp is a scam, but we all know at this point, right? We all know. I'll take it with me. Just to see. Spearow might still be pretty good. In fact, since we all know... no objection to me leveling this thing, right? I have not even saved the game yet. I want to do that. Mount Moon, the most aptly named mountain in the history of anything. So there's a TM for Bullet Seed now, which is a new thing. Originally that TM had Water Gun, if I'm not mistaken. Water Gun is a TM. Water Gun is a TM. Let that sink in. let's do Spearow. You know how this goes. Oh no, I'm poisoned. Someone help. Switch into Magikarp. Gives me some room to heal up. There we go. We might actually have to use an antidote. In fact, the Pokemon Center is not that far away, so, like, optimally, I would go back there. No. 7, 12, 7, 7. Hey, Swift Swim! That's an amazing ability. What are our abilities, anyways? Compound dies. So, like, Sand Attack was useless against Butterfree anyway. Vital Spirit. Blaze, of course. Static, we know that. And Keen Eye. I feel like Keen Eye and Compound Eyes are... Well, they're not exactly the same thing, but Geodude. I have no grass types. Quite yet. Hello and welcome, Celtic Warrior 781. Welcome to the stream. Love this game, never gets old? Well, that's what I'm out to figure out today. Clefairy. Oh, I should have switched to Mankey, actually, because now they're actually going to start singing. So never mind, double slapped. I didn't realize Double Slap could actually burst you down like that. Oh no, she's named Iris. That can mean only one thing, right? Iris, one of my... No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Maybe they really wanted to try and keep the game as authentic as possible, hence the lack of berry soil. Well, then why is there, like, the hidden spot with berry things right here, right? I found a Persim berry there. It's not that big a deal to add berries to the game when you consider that abilities are still in the game. Like, the physical special thing is still in the game, where they, like, divided it into... They divided special into 2 stats still. And you can make the argument that that's just better for balance, which it is. But they also, like, revamped the gym leaders, because Brock was actually a challenge. And I can't believe I just said that. If anything, like, the Let's Go games were even more authentic, because I think they took out hold items and abilities. And that was, like, a huge thing when it came out. Like, people wondered what the heck they were doing. Oh yeah, I should probably be out to, like, catch a Geodude. Maybe. I would say Zubat is the face of evil, but he has no face. Okay, he has a mouth. Hey, the Brazilian guy! Welcome to the stream. You got caught up? Did you, like, skim through all of the, stream footage until this point? I think you're able to do that. No, I don't think you can do it while the stream is live. I don't know. But hey, we're just doing, like, bare bones basic Fire Red to see if it's actually any good and, you know, worth, I don't know, $20. I have 10 Pokemon. Should I catch this? It's begging me to. I think I will. Well, thank you, Brazilian guy. Hope you were having a nice day, too. I was actually at a yard sale before I came on stream today, and I found, like, the most amazing thing. It was this D20, a pretty big one, too, but it had letters printed on all of the sides. So my day started off pretty good. Oh, that's no problem. Going back to the home state. Wow. Ah, solve some tax stuff, I see. So, Magnemite is interesting because now it has Steel type, so I hope that doesn't throw off any players coming in from, say, Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Or like, maybe... Yeah, you know what I mean. Might throw somebody off if they haven't learned that Magnemite changed type. Sadly, the Magnemite line is the only Pokemon in the entire Kanto Dex to have its type changed, which I think is a missed opportunity, because you could make... You wouldn't want to make Porygon Steel-type, I think, but you could make some other Pokemon Steel-type. And you could especially make some other Pokemon Dark-type, like Meowth. But then it did kind of have an identity as a normal attacker, so I really don't. I don't know. The Gen 1 roster was just kind of... It had its issues because there were, like, so many poison types. And not enough dragons, ghosts, etc. Let's get this one for EXP. Only 12 more levels to go. Ah, it's a Metapod? I think I know what we're doing. Whee! Without speed up, this would be like the most insane thing ever. So I'm glad I have it. Oh, item over there. I think I should have brought repels. Wow, I didn't need to buy an escape rope. I don't know what I was thinking. Let's make this a little bit... Yeah, I have my potions. I should, like, use them. You mean he's not a trainer? Well, you know, actually, this reminds me, they added, like, little bits of additional lore to the game, too. So, like, later we'll get an item that actually logs all of this information. Oh, don't confuse kill yourself. I need to catch you. Okay, cool. You know, Brazilian guy, what's unfortunate is you did miss a surprisingly epic Brock battle, if you can believe it, but I'm sure you'll catch that later. I think I will cure the paralysis, at least get some use out of these items. Oddish. Yeah, Sweet Scent, not the smartest move to use. That Vine Whip actually hit for something. Oh, I haven't been going, like, in the lower floors. Well, we can explore this one at least. Because Team Rocket is down here. Ah, the Thief TM, okay. I wonder if, like, stealing items is good. Also something Bellsprout looks like a pea shooter. It looks like several other things, if you ask me, but we don't talk about that. Oh, you mean like from Plants vs. Zombies? I haven't played that. I almost just... But I have seen, like, Plants vs. Zombies artwork, so I know about the Bellsprout thing. Honestly, it's amazing that they haven't sued Plants vs. Zombies for that. Because, you know... Well, I was about to make a Pal World joke, but never mind. It doesn't really land as hard, logically. Quick Attack, the most spammed move in the anime. And at level 11, no less, so you, like, can actually do some damage to rock types with this. Unless you get intimidated, I suppose. This will take a while. Switch in. Oh, you can't switch if you get trapped. Oh boy. Soul Reed. Okay, there we go. And there's an ether on the rock. I think that's vanilla as well. What's this? You know, I remember there being hidden items in here because I've, like, looked at this area with... Yep, there it is. I've looked at this area in, like, a ROM editor, so I see where all of the hidden items are. Okay. We're halfway there, ladies and gentlemen. A star piece? What's a star piece doing here? Are we gonna exchange them for badges? No joke, I've been thinking about playing Paper Mario on the channel. In fact, it's probably a strong consideration after Thracia is done. Because there's stuff in that game that I want to try out that I've never tried before. I'll leave it at that. Oh, wow. Okay. That was close. Swap out, please. What are you tail whipping for? Out, swap in, this is then. Poison powder. Well, I won't be needing, honestly, I'm gonna get rid of Harden. Something on the rock, maybe? Oh, I'll tell you what's on the rock, alright. Okay, we gotta be prepared for this. The jump from Thracia to Paper Mario would definitely be something. Why? Because Paper Mario is a better game? Or is it because they're both Intelligent Systems games? Yeah. Jeez. Did it really need to have paralysis? Maybe I should retreat to the Pokemon Center again. Yeah, why not? Oh! Because it's... Oh! I know. Okay, the jump from Thracia to Paper Mario, because it's Mario jump. I get it. I get it. Really, though? Really? Alright, let's actually get through this dungeon, shall we, ladies and gentlemen, before I lose my mind. Magikarp's almost level 11. Okay, 9 more levels to go. Did I fight you? No, I did not. You are probably, like, absolutely nothing. Oh, I didn't swap in Magikarp for any of those. Whoops. Okay, do we have anything to, like, deal with the hiker at this point? Oh, wait, he moves. Does he not fight? Yeah, he fights. So that's like 2 trainers so far that move around like normal NPCs, yet initiate battles anyways. Pretty sure he just has like, okay, that's dangerous. Never mind. Oh, a weaker Onyx. Go figure. We just fought one of these. Stun Spore, okay. I think that's better than String Shot. Marcos. That's a name. But this isn't a dark cave. That's later in the game. There's a moonstone. Are we almost to level 12? Okay, so the different rocks probably are the ones with mushrooms on them. Oh yeah, you could also use the thief move to pickpocket mushrooms from the... Effect Spore, really? Fine. I think that's the... more or less the limit for Spearow right now anyways. Yeah, it was. Well, that was Hyper Fang. I'm starting to wear down a little bit here. And it's just Geodude. I haven't caught one yet. Maybe it's time to catch one. Now, there'll be plenty in Rock Tunnel, honestly. Another one of these. Did they make Clefairies like the big EXP banks? I want to see. Nope, not even close. Those are nothing like Audino. Sure are a lot of them, though. The encounter rate. What is going on with the encounter rate today? Yeah, you'll earn huge riches, that's for sure. At least up until the point where everyone finds out that the fossil Pokemon are, like, not really anything. Aerodactyl might be, though, but you're not exactly stealing that fossil. Wouldn't it be hilarious if, like, there was an alternate story where you could actually let Team Rocket get away with whatever scheme they're trying to pull, only for them to find out that only for it to, like, backfire on them? I think that would be funny. Seven levels to go! This is the first time I've ever used Gyarados. But I think also part of the reason I'm actually, like, grinding and stuff is because now that I don't have to worry about, like, presenting a video to the internet or anything, I'm, like, actually, using speed up literally, and that's making this a lot more painless. Alright, where is it? Oh, it's later on, isn't it? Yeah, it is later on. Yep. There it is. That's still there. Man, Butterfree with Confusion is so good. Oh boy, Poison. Voltorb used Charge. Ephraim lost 500 Pokédollars. That really should make you lose money. It'd be funnier. But the pun probably only works in English. I'm splitting the EXP between 3 different people, but whatever. Ah, Coughing, the most toxic of all Pokémon. Case in point. Why am I toxic? Oh, wait a minute. This isn't toxic, actually, because there's literally a move called Toxic, so... Alright, which fossil is it? It doesn't really matter, because you, like, see the results of this so late in the game. His talk is quite poisoning. Just take the Helix fossil and call it a day. Yay, antidote. I bet they put that there in case you got poisoned. So I think on this route, yeah, we actually have two people here who will each teach you Mega Punch and Mega Kick, or can you only learn one of them? That's a replacement for the Mega Punch and Mega Kick TMs being there, but there's no move tutor for Water Gun, so I don't know what they're thinking. Also, raspberries are completely useless, aren't they? Yeah, why did you put a raspberry there? It's completely useless. It's just a Pokéblock ingredient. There's also a TM for Roar, which is more useful now because you can forcefully eject somebody from a battle. And I forget what's on this route. But I need to heal up for sure. So we have a rival coming up. Let's see, was there anything else in Cerulean City? I know there's a hidden rare candy. So nice to have all the hidden items memorized. Let's see, I can't really think of anything else. Oh, I should buy items. Wait a minute. Are you blocking the cut tree? You are blocking the cut tree. What's the point? The cut tree is pointless if you're just gonna block it. Let's do 1200. There's also this questionnaire. I think this is what triggers Mystery Gift, actually. Can you put in the G word here? Assuming I have it. Nope. Mystery Give is boring. What even is it a questionnaire for? I don't know how... Okay, if you think that's useful feedback, I won't judge. Big question is, what do we do with a rival now? I guess we just take him on and see what happens. Okay, Pidgeotto. Pikachu's probably, like, kind of low for this kind of fight. But if I don't level him up, what am I going to do with him? Yeah, we'll keep Charmeleon for this because Sand Attack is annoying. And I'd like a roast bird. Oh boy. Burn. Okay. That's fine. Uh-oh. This is what we need Pikachu for. Hey, he's level 18 and he hasn't evolved yet? What's going on here? Well, he has Water Gun. So we need... The issue is Electric doesn't really resist water. So I don't know if Pikachu would actually be able to stand that. I think Pikachu would probably be good here now, though. With Squirtle in this state. Oh, so good. Withdraw was actually a good play because now the confusion damage won't be as high. It actually takes your physical stats into account. Now, see, what they could have done, which would have been really clever, is to actually give this Squirtle, like, a Cherry Berry or something if they wanted. And then, like, the possibility of pickpocketing it would be added to the strategy, I guess you could say. Sleep Powder. I'm actually not going to. Well, you know what? I'm indecisive. Tackle is not going to be that good. We have a status effect machine. Uh-oh, it's... Watch out, everyone, it's Abra. It's Abra, everybody. Oh no, teleport. Whatever will I do? In fact, not only is it an Abra, it's an Abra that hasn't evolved. These level adjustments are actually making the rival look even worse. Oh, that's mean! Wow, okay. I feel like my own strategy just got turned against me, because I used this with Ralts in Hoenn. I suppose we bring in Charmeleon to finish him off. Oh, for sure. Look at how close I am to level 19. He said the thing. He said, "Yukuri shitate ne." Kinda. I would love to know if that was the exact quote. Huh? This guy right here. Oh, so there's the fame checker. A chatty gossip. Red is canonically a silent protagonist, you know. That was just silly. But yeah, that's the, like... That's, you know, that's basically a precursor to the Mass Effect Codex. So there you go. Codex entries, kinda. And now we have the Gauntlet of... You know something? This is called Nugget Bridge. There's a problem. It's a bridge that is, like, built over land. So, like, it's not really bridging over any water. Why the unnecessary bridge? What's going on there? Oh, I shouldn't be using Charmeleon here. Spearow! Splitting the EXP is not good. Red does seem to speak at times. But there's like so many jokes about Red being silent in the games though. Especially like with the copycat later. Whatever, let's see what this lady has. I don't know why I'm like moving left and right like this. Alright, little Timmy. Come on, hit him. Am I trapped? I'm trapped. Alright, had no choice. Double kicking a bug flying. Yeah, that's something. Level 15, which means we finally get, like, an actual attacking move, so leveling up Magikarp should be, like, a teensy bit easier. Okay, just a Mankey. Oh, Fury Swipes, really? Okay. So here's a trick that was introduced in Fire Red exclusively. Fire Red and Leaf Green. So this guy, he's the guy that gives you the nugget and challenges you to a battle, right? So in Gen 1, if you lose to this guy, you can come back and he'll just be gone. Like, he won't challenge you again. Because they didn't want to make the nugget event repeatable and, like, make it so you could get infinite nuggets. But what you can do in Fire Red and Leaf Green, they forgot to do that. So you can fight this guy over and over again as long as you keep losing to him. And you can just get the nugget over and over again. It works exclusively in Fire Red and Leaf Green. The other versions, like, make sure you can't do that. So that was just, you know, another strike against this game for me. They just forgot, like, something that you'd think would be crucially important to the game balance. But no, they just said, you know what, Don't worry about it. They're not gonna figure this out. Kids aren't smart. But they are. And they did figure this out. TM45 is no longer Thunder Wave, it's Attract, which is bleh. If you want to be mean and actually use Attract, then go for it. Tis usually in a lot of side games. Funnily, in his battle in Pokemon Masters EX, one of the lines he says is, "Words are not necessary." Okay, funny. What Nuggets are for anyway? Feels like a huge oversight. You mean like, what do Nuggets do? They just sell for 5,000 Pokédollars. I saw your feet from the grass. Well, that would be really impressive if you could see my feet from the grass, because, like, the bridge, I think, covers my legs, so I don't imagine how you could have seen my feet. Yeah, I know what you mean. Ah, jeez, if I don't get Mankey some levels, I might have to box him. Swap out. Weren't you able to get, like, Oddish at this point? Yeah, they are nuggets of gold. In fact, they're gold balls, which is kind of like a gag in, like, anime and stuff. Golden balls. It's kind of like their euphemism for testicles. Wait a sec. Do you guys see this? Something's wrong with the tile. I think that's the wrong tile. There's like a little black line there. Did anybody notice that? Also, this fence just goes off into nowhere. But then again, the fence is over there, dude, too, so it's probably just their tile set being bad. I distinctly remember that you could catch, like, Oddish at this point, so I'm wondering where that was. It's probably in the grass patch to the left. Let's go and get it. See, this is... you can see what the tiles should look like in this area. Okay, Spearow... Do I want to spare Spearow? Spare Spearow. Stray pixels, my weakness. They're my weakness too. And, like, I do sprite art for my games, and that's like the most annoying thing ever. There's Ekans. Wait a minute, we have Oddish in the Pokédex. Let's just look at that. What is he, like 50? There he is. Wasn't too far off. Oh yeah, he's up in the north. Okay, cool. This is good for training. Was it this area he was in, or is it like... I think this route is where he is. Yeah, here we go. Level 13 is really good, too. Oh, damn it, Spiro! Okay. I'll take a stab at this. Nope. I'm almost out of Pokeballs. Good. I need to buy some more, I guess. Because you can't get Great Balls for a little bit still. Audium Wanderus? Really? They have scientific names for these? Audium Wanderus. If you say so. Audium Wanderus, I'll never get over it. Alright, sorry, Mankey. Your time has come. You know, I'm pretty sure that was not in the original version, in like red and blue. I'm not sure why that isn't something everyone has. What scientific name would you give Pikachu? Electricus radicus? No, that's stupid. Come on. Oh, whoops. Sorry about that. That's my bad. I can't tell if the roof of the Pokemon Center has a stray pixel problem. It probably doesn't. Level 16. We're getting there. I could rare candy the rest of his levels if you want me to. Oh, Machop. I was expecting Geodude. But this is a hiker Pokemon too, so... See, I should have used the bug Pokemon against Brawly back in Hoenn, but I did not have the patience to grind them out, which was a huge error. $141. There's a Geodude. Yeah, the problem is I'm still kind of splitting the EXP from these guys, so Oddish here isn't really going to get a whole lot. He'll get something, though. That's gotta hurt. Mures Alvirus could be a good one for Pikachu. Yeah, I think we should pick names that people actually know the meaning of. Mures Alvirus, like, really? I don't even know what that means. See, if I wasn't splitting the EXP, I would actually be leveling up at a good rate. But it's no problem. Here's Joey! Here's Joey. They actually put a youngster named Joey. So even before Heart Gold Soul Silver gave us the top percentage of Rattata gag, they had a trainer named Youngster Joey. Mures is mice. Alvirus is something like community. Oh, what? How did I get knocked out? Scientific names are supposed to be Latin, okay. You know, I kind of remember looking up what the Latin for mice was, but I can't remember what I found. Okay, that hurts. Sleep, please. Early bird catches the worm. Too bad you fell asleep. Darn it! I didn't give EXP to Magikarp. I'm decent. Thanks, Joey. Joey says I'm decent. And then there's this guy who I swear should be, like, immortalized. Because he and his Slowpoke caused everybody to get mused through that glitch back in the day. But I don't know how they would do that. The guy is getting grinded on and wants to shit-talk us. I should have thought once or twice before hitting enter. Yeah. Oh, can Charmeleon take this? That might not have been the best idea after all. Yeah, let's get out of there. I'm splitting the EXP again, but whatever. Okay, Nidoran. Honest is still out, yes. Taking a lot of hits here. Jeez, he's surviving on 1 health even though Sturdy doesn't work that way yet. Poison powder! Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I just realized something. I realized something stupid. Because I just realized that this random hiker... Guess what this random hiker is named? Knob! They actually named somebody Knob. Isn't that dumb? It's terrible. Do they not know? Anyway. Should we keep doing oddish for this? Okay, he resists. Yeah, I got you real good. Yeah, you're a cool guy because you got a girlfriend. Hey, would your girlfriend's name be Steel? Cause then the two of you would be Flint and Steel. Huh? 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 Oh, I've been knocked out. Darn it. I paid for that. Oh yeah, you know what? Another feature that was omitted? Secret bases. Why are you giving me the TM for secret power when you've omitted secret bases? What's up with that? Okay, Oranberry. You know, berries are so rare in this version of the game that I kind of don't want to use them. That might also be an issue. Yeah, let's retreat to the Pokémon Center again. This is taking way longer than it should. Oh, I should have used Oddish against that. My bad. A Bluckberry. I wish you could trade her a Clefairy. Oh, whoops. I didn't realize you could use Sweet Scent on the overworld. Does that, like, force an encounter? Oh, yeah, it does. It does. This was the thing in Gen 2. It's just, like... What is it? What does it matter? You force an encounter. Big deal. Yeah, this is just a call forward to when Misty went on that date that the player decided to crash. Bill's a Clefairy in this version. See, they actually... Pardon me. They actually move the camera. You can move the camera in this engine. I think we should, like, level up Oddish just a little bit more, because we have a trainer. Oh, you know what? There's a perfect target for us right there. I'm going just a teensy bit out of order, because normally you do the gym at this point. Wait a minute, he has a Drowsy. Oh, he has Machop, though. Oh, I didn't heal. And I'm using the wrong... Whatever. Butterfree needs to level up. Supersonic. Well, I have Confusion already, so no thank you. Okay. Poison. Wow, he's not hitting his target at all, is he? There he goes. Hypnosis. Dream Eater? No, of course not. Hey, buddy, you want your TM back? No, you can never return the TM in any version that I've played. Except for one! Mine. First and foremost, I need items. Now she moves away from the cut tree. I don't understand what the point of blocking it was. The player can't have cut by this point. Well, what were you guys scared of? See, how close are we to 20? Okay, that took quite a little bit, actually. This is not exactly the #1 grinding spot. Okay, I can do this, actually. I can't... Yeah, I wasn't gonna waste the antidote. Sorry, Pikachu. Should probably grind in the north part of the area. Because we don't have a Versus Seeker yet. Of course, this is the game that kind of introduced the Versus Seeker. You know what? There's trainers... Oh, wait. Let's see here. Let me see your 2 next level. 181. And you get from one of these, like... $80. Ah, smoke screen. Will that be helpful? Yeah, probably more than growl. Alright, I'm gonna make this go just like a little bit quicker. We have like 2 rare candies, right? Where are they? There they are. It's time. I have evolved and now I'm going to kill you all. White. This should really be at like the top, top of the list. There we go. Oh, that feels so good. We're really gonna clean up now. Especially since I don't need to actually, like, train him anymore. Alright, who's ready for a gym battle? So believe it or not, I've actually learned recently that Misty is, kind of a noob killer. I mean, if Brock wasn't in this version, then Misty sure will. And I know that's weird to say about her, but it is true. I have seen a complete new player get absolutely bodied by Misty, and then he, like, rage quits the game. I'm not joking. I'm not gonna say who... Does Horsey have a black eye? Jeez. Like, wow. He's really gonna have a black eye now. You know, I think I really should be capturing more Pokemon, because, like, the reward for having 50 of them is actually good now. In any case... Icicle Spear, wow, okay. Pretty early to have that. This, ladies and gentlemen, is why lighting on pixel art is important. Oh no, have I ruined Horsey for you? I'm so sorry. Do you still have to fight this lady? You don't have to fight this lady anymore! Go figure. By the way, both Mud Sport and Water Sport are, like, almost completely useless because they weaken attacks that you are already resisting anyways. More likely than not. I'm not inviting you over for a picnic. Alright, Misty. I'm ready to trash your bike. Staryu is absolutely useless, it just has Harden. Well, of course it's gonna have, like, Tackle, right? I think. Water Pulse, that's the move of this match, yeah. That was lucky. Typically, she'd, like, get the magic pixel and then use a super potion. Double team! Oh, but... you know, who needs Growl? It is always a whiplash seeing Pokemon in the games after watching the anime. I guess you're right. No, Pikachu doesn't go first. Should have quick attacked. Oh, who do I use? I think I'll lead with Oddish. Oddish for some poison. Then switch to Gyarados, which I now know absolutely decimates this fight because Starmie is part Psychic type, so Bite is going to be effective. You resist water attacks, and even Swift doesn't do a whole lot because I think it's still physical, and you just intimidated it. Yeah, that'll sting. That'll sting good. Hey, she's cheating! What do you mean I can use potions myself? And good night. See, that wasn't so hard. And that should be the Water Pulse TM. See, was that so hard, ladies and gentlemen? Misty the Noob Killer. Alright, that's enough for now, I think. I'm going to take a 5-minute break, and then we will have the second half of the stream. I'm looking to maybe get to Lieutenant Surge by the end of the stream today. Double save just because. So, break time, everybody. I'll be right back. Alright, I have returned. With something to drink. Let's keep going. I want to keep up this pace. I think you can only find Meowth in Leaf Green, so unfortunately we can't really take care... oh, whoops! I opened the help screen! My bad. Yeah, that's what they dedicated the L and R buttons to. I mean, it's not like they were doing much else. I don't think you can find Meowth in Fire Red, so whatever. What do you want again? Oh, you want a Nidoran male, which you can trade for the female. Wasn't there was something around, like, the stairs, wasn't there? Well, I'm tapping the A button, but I don't see it. These underground paths were always, like, weird because there's just nothing in them. Okay, what do we want to do here? Do we want to... You know, we probably want to... I probably want to evolve Oddish, but I don't really know what I'm up against here. Not many bugs out here. Is that what you were gonna capture and train exclusively? Bugcatcher Kago. Free EXP. Yay, Fury Attack. Oh, he's got a Squirtle. You got zapped, buddy. Actually, while I'm here... I know there's like a bug catcher on the way out. I've been like battling every trainer because I want to get all of the Hello, Simply Bored. Welcome to the stream. You are doing a live no deaths run of this game, if anyone wants to see. No deaths. Is that like Nuzlocke no deaths? Or is that just like no game overs? Because, like, not wiping out to anybody is very, easy. I haven't wiped out yet, at least. But I have, like, fainted due to poison and things like that. You don't need to ask me my opinion. Well, I used up my last antidote. Okay, what does this lady have? Isabel. Pidgey! Uh-oh. Yeah, just bring in the Gyarados. Yeah, I think we let Gyarados take this one. Oh, you're on, like, Gym 7 with no deaths? That's pretty impressive. Well, good luck to you, and thank you for dropping in. They just had to have birds, didn't they? Imagine if, like, Spearow fainted and I was just about to talk to Nurse Joy. Oh, thank goodness I talked to that lady. I'd have never have found the Versus Seeker. You have to charge its battery. We bird watching with this one, yeah. Careful in Diglett's cave, you can get one shot. By what? I've never been one shot by Diglett before. Is that level 29 Doug Trio still there? Yes, yes, everyone's favorite Rapidash. Honestly, you should have been able to battle him in his Rapidash. We'll go back and get the bike later, I think. Honestly, with running, I don't really feel the need to ever equip the bike. Crazy as it seems. Sure, it gets you around faster, but not that much faster. I'm tempted to save my money for other things. So I'll just, like, maybe take... You know, actually, I have wiped out in this game before, and you don't even lose that much money. They changed how much money you lose. Magnitude, okay, that does sound mean. Rabbit? Oh, you mean the PNG tuber? You use a program called... Oh wait, this isn't where you do the trade, is it? I have a program called PNG2BR. So I just add that to my OBS. And of course the artwork is my own. Yes, this game also pioneered the wireless adapter. Which is amusing because the Nintendo DS just had wireless natively. So, like... Chading? You changed it from ducks to chading? Anyway, I just did that to get the trade. Because I wanted to see if it had a held item. And it does. A stick! A stick! Well, you keep your stick. It really does sound like a slur. That's what I was thinking. I'm gonna get demonetized. Okay, where to? St. Anne or stuff on the right side first? How many Pokemon do I have? I should have like 17. I need 30 to get the item finder. Let's go get Flash. Oh wait, you know what? There's no point in actually like getting Flash until you do the St. Anne. So St. Anne first. By the way, if you like this game, don't pay Nintendo for it. Psyched you out, didn't I? See, even this rendition of the St. Anne theme is just... it doesn't do it for me. Okay, so trainers are in here. Strong trainers, look at these levels. Guess this is a sign that the game is kicking it up a notch. Brick Break. That was the Brick Break TM, in case anyone missed it. Lots and lots of battles around here. Ah, the 5th grade inside us wanting to put funny names in the name thingy. It's not just the 5th graders. Have you seen what people do in Final Fantasy VIII? You have one fan? Aw, that's unfortunate. Is this here originally? It's really convenient for a healing point to be here. But I can't remember if it was there originally. Nice addition, at least. I don't have to backtrack. Jeez, none of them seem to, like... Oh, good roar. Just what I needed. Fine, I guess everybody's getting EXP out of these guys. I need to level up Pikachu. This is good. They weren't nothing but hound dogs crying all the time. One room is bed. I noticed. Thank you. I'm telling you, even the Hoenn Games version of this music, this specific theme, it's better than this. Machop, I guess I can deal with that. That I can deal with. Sleep Powder, better than Sweet Scent. Well, this is getting interesting. I have 2 status effect users. Yeah, you forgot to actually attack, buddy. There we go. Oddish is out of PP for the time being, though. You know, I think that gives you... Yeah, that gives you Snorlax's Dex entry. That's fascinating. I don't remember if that's how it worked originally. I think so. You can never tell, but that is pretty cool. What you fished up is more trouble. He's named Dale. That's probably funny to like 4 people. Oh, whoops. Alright, alright. I'm just trying to keep the levels even. And now they mostly are. Let's do... I say we just let Gyarados wreck this other guy. Try actually attacking with Pikachu. You might like the results. I also think it's strange that they still only give you like 1 shot to get everything in the ship. Because once you get cut, that's it. Can't do anything else on board. In Emerald version, this would have triggered a double battle. It does not, though. Poison him. X attack, jeez. They still think X items are a good idea. I guess we could go downstairs. Okay, Simply Bored, thanks for coming. See you later. Oh. He was right. Oh yeah, because normally the Hyper Potion would have been found like on that table, so they moved it into the little trash bin. Good idea. Nice going, Pikachu. When do you get Gloom again? Let's see, downstairs there are more like cabins with battles in them, and yeah, here's the kitchen. Peccaberry! Cherryberry! Chestoberry, where's the Great Ball? Where's the Great Ball, though? Oh, okay. It's just not in the trash. Ambush! I didn't realize they would actually ambush me. So it's not just Crystal version that does this. Ether. Because I think, like, in the back, there's a, TM. Thank you, Huey. Yep, the rest TM. I don't know if you can buy that elsewhere. That Staryu was probably harder than Misty's. Go figure. Okay, we cleared them out below deck, we cleared them out on top deck, so I guess that just leaves the rival. Bonjour. So he caught 40 Pokemon. And I think that is physically possible if you really grind it out. Instant regret. Pikachu is busted. Still has quick attack, though. Slam. I'll take it over quick attack, I guess. It is time for you to die. You must die. Oh, wow. He took out Gyarados. Dude, he took out Gyarados. Don't underestimate Raticate. He didn't like that comment about dying. How did he do that? Jeez. Okay, Kadabra. Now he actually bothers evolving this thing. Oh, I just lost the one dark move that I had. Oh, well, we'll have to power through him another way. Geez, what to use? Oh no, Kinesis. I've literally never seen that move in my life. Wait, he actually... Wait a minute, you can't do that! He actually... he switches out his Wartortle, and it gets burned as a result. Oh, that's so sick. Why did he switch out? This is getting insane. I beat Brock by a hair, and the rival is switching out his Pokemon. Okay. See ya next century. I even got a crit. Oh no, I flinched, but you're dead anyways. I should have switched out. That would have been completely free. Okay, so he's got psychic moves. I gotta keep that in mind. Poison him? Disable, of course. So far, Brock has been the biggest challenge. Oh, you tried to synchronize, but I'm a poison type. I can't get poisoned. That is how it works, right? Oh, shoot. I should have switched. Okay, cool. This fight is all kinds of crazy. Okay, does he have, he doesn't have any potions? I guess not. Yeah, I can't believe this is so hype. Pokémon Fire Red. Yeah, this is shocking. I'm actually enjoying this for the most part. I mean, like, it's really hard to say that there's anything in Pokemon that is so completely abysmal that you cannot enjoy it in any capacity. But I'm just getting some crazy fights out of this game, and it's kind of nuts. Anyway, yeah, we have Gloom. Evolves at level 21 instead of 20 for unknown reasons. What did they do to the mouth in this sprite? He said to check all the trash bins. HM01. That doesn't looks like drooling, and it's all I'm going to say about it. Oh no. Get your mind out of the gutter, man. So, without the glitch, there's actually no... Yeah, because obviously they wouldn't include the surf glitch, so there's actually no way to get to the truck in this version. But the truck is actually still there. It's got a lava cookie nearby. So is that is that just the moving truck from Hoenn? Is that what we're going with? Anyway, it was nice of them to keep the truck there, because that was honestly one of the weirdest inclusions in Generation 1. Like, why is there just a random truck? Now, how they started thinking that Mew was under the truck is something I never want to consider. Let's see here. Spearow can't cut? Are you kidding me? Alright, I know who can't cut, though. This is the real reason anyone captures Rattata. I guess this shows us how, like, those tiny little discs can teach moves. So, now you know. Where to first? I kind of want to go to Diglett's cave first. Let me check on my Pokeballs. Yeah, we're fine. Sometimes you hide an Uber secret underneath the most convoluted of places, and sometimes you just have a truck. Very true. I may as well check the route for items. Like, maybe there's a couple of things here. Like, this is prime location for it, right? But it just isn't there. There's this tiny little gap that is just there for no reason. Right, it's nothing but Digletts in here. Pikachu should not be here, but if I slam, I think I'm fine. Uh-oh. So let's see, what is, Hey, Xander, welcome to the stream. It is okay if I call you Xander, right? I mean, I know your username is like Warren Max or Zap Plays, but I think your name is Xander. And now that it has magnitude, I technically don't need to go for the level 29 Doug Trio, which is still here apparently, so that could actually be dangerous. Oh, Arena Trap! Wow. I didn't think about that. That's gonna be nasty for some players. Thankfully, Pikachu is faster and just slams it. Alright, cool. Thanks for showing up. Arena Trap is actually mean. Oh, and they have, like, Dig at this level, too. I don't think I've checked this map for hidden items. Man, is it long, though. Oh, I should have brought an Abra, because then I would have been able to trade for Mr. Mime. That is unfortunate, but I suppose, like, it is Mr. Mime. He isn't much in this generation. Oh, you're prepping for Andron. You, doing some kind of, like, a draft? Or just, like, a straight stream? Oh, Dream Eater's a move tutor in this version, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is, but we'll check and see. Yeah, Dream Eater's a move tutor this time around. It's a little odd. Ah, the Wheel of Death run. I should check that out. Everyone hop on Xander's stream after this. I don't know if it's today. So... Oh yeah, we can go and grab the old amber, just to get it ahead of time. Awesome. I'm not able to raid, I don't think. Can you do that on YouTube? Alright, thanks for dropping by, Xander. See you later. Cutting it a little close there, Gloom. Yeah, I am gonna need a flash user, come to think of it. Especially since we might make it to Lavender Town at the rate we're going. Let's do... Gyarados is not an absolute no, because Gyarados is pretty good. No Butterfree for this one. Dig, Magnitude, Fury Swipes. That should be pretty good. The only danger is that Magnemite might have Levitate, but I don't think it does. Levitate's more of a coughing and ghastly thing. Alright, sadly they resurrected the trash can puzzle, which nobody liked. Yet they brought it back anyways. The only version that doesn't have the trash cans is Gold, Silver, and Crystal. Even Heart Gold and Soul Silver have the trash cans. It doesn't make sense. Diglett's not as fast as I remember. I guess we can find out right now. Okay, faster than Magnemite at least. Not immune. In fact, quad damage, because Steel type. Really overloaded your circuits there. Lieutenant Surge was a CO? I wonder what his CO power was. Oh yeah, you know, guys, I haven't let you in on my secret Advance Wars project yet. But I'm not gonna quite yet. It has to be, like, ready and stuff. These guys are rich. Oh, you can't dig in the gyms? Okay. So that is one thing they changed from Gen 1 also. Can't dig in gyms. This is no place for kids, not even if you're good. Well, I gotta get the badge somehow, right? Okay, he got a Pikachu. Great way to fill me with anxiety. What? The Secret Advance Wars project? I mean, like, I'm not even sure if it's much. Yeah. Time to do this. Where is it? Alright, guys, 1 in 3 shot! Oops. Do it again. It's complete RNG. There's one. There, perfect. Starved with Advance Wars, and you came back to modding Defend Peace? What is Defend Peace? Yeah, that's a puzzle, alright. It's a puzzle why they keep it around for so long. Wow, I didn't know it could roll 5. It's 5... Well, even 5 does it in one shot. A Java clone open source made by... This is a username. Oh, good. You know, Okay, Raichu. Let's deal with Raichu first. Oh, no, it double teams now. It double teams now. Magnitude 9! Oh my goodness! I just swept Surge's entire team. Oh. Brock is still the hardest gym leader so far. Now that's a shocker! Yeah. What is TM34? Shockwave. Okay. Great, Shockwave. That's the exact TM you get from Watson and Emerald. Anyway, we haven't really had, like, a super popular Advance Wars clone meet with a lot of success. Because, like, Wargroove, I think, was the only one that got close, but it kind of petered out, and the second game just didn't really do much at all. And then Reboot Camp. Blech. Not that it was bad, it just fell off. It's a problem. That's all I'll say. I don't think I need to buy anything. Okay, let's go get that bike, and we should be able to make it to Lavender. I need a Flash user, though. Does anyone know who can get Flash? I mean, I could always run the cave without Flash, it's just harder. Wargroove 1 was actually a success, it's just that Chucklefish didn't exactly do a lot with said success. Oh, you mean like... Yeah. It sold 1 million copies, well... Okay. Okay, I stand corrected. Wargroove successful. It's just that they didn't follow it up, right? The multiplayer scene was dragged down because of the Switch servers. But also, didn't they kind of just, like, drop Wargroove 2 and not really care about it? And also not improve anything? I mean, like, you added mouse people. That's something. Surely Clefairy can flash. No more Diglett for the time being, I think. Anyway, if Wargroove 1 was a success, then... Also, the campaign was cringe. I can imagine. Like, I come for the mouse people, but I don't stay for the cringe dialogue if it has any. Three words. Shota Yao... Okay, yaoi means male, which is fine, but Shota, great. Oh yeah, the bike. Yeah, I kind of wish I had a webcam, because as soon as I read that out and stopped myself from saying all of it, I had, like, one eye closed. I can't show that on the PNG tuber, though. Okay, moving on to, like... Charmeleon's actually under-leveled now. We need to fix that. Don't paralyze me. There we go. Aerial Ace. Aerial Ace is great. The TMs are a lot better. Gloom is still, like, higher level than all the others right now. Okay, switch to you. Gyarados just does not have a water move right now, which is surprising. Okay, so this guy finally decided that it was time to have some actual bugs. We're actually gaining levels now. Hooray! See how much easier it is when you have, like, a baseline to work with? Item? Hey, my instinct was right! I think it was an item like that originally, too. Yeah, I'll fight this guy. A burn heal. Really? Can you even get burned at this point? Like, maybe if the rival has, also level 20 Caterpie. I think you could get... Oh, Venonat. Huh. I think you could get burned if, like, the rival has, Charmander, but that's it. Do I have antidotes? I don't think I have antidotes. I think I... Well, there's a Pokemon Center coming up, so... I have a Paralyze Heal. I forgot about that. Alright, I think I'll hold off on the trainers. Oh yeah, you can find Voltorb in here, which is a neat detail. Oh, they added an Everstone. Thanks, I guess. You can just press the B button, buddy. Glad I decided to talk to that guy. So yes, it's much more beneficial to actually use Flash here if I could, like, get the menu to work properly. Wow, it lights the whole place up instead of just, like, a circle. Okay. No, I don't want to fight you. Repel, which might be a good idea here. Acid! Okay, let's see here. Sleep Powder I'm gonna get rid of. You know, with how well Gloom is doing, I can't imagine Bulbasaur being that much worse, because it gets its good moves much sooner, so maybe I don't give him enough credit. In which case, it's a good thing I chose Charmander. I wanted the hardest starter to use. And I think Charmander kind of holds that position now. I like a Machop. Gloom MVP? Yeah, I used it in the Gen 1 playthrough of Red. Ah, rocks that you can smash, so Rock Smash is a thing. Still, I wish I had Mega Drain or something. Oh, I'm disabled. Go figure. Yeah, it is. I am starting to, like, level Gloom a little too much. Charmeleon, take the lead. There's a Mankey I could use. Revenge! Maybe. Come on, we got this, don't we? apparently not. Almost had it. Okay, this is getting like expensive in terms of balls and potions. Come on, what do you want me to do? I can't paralyze him. Fine, Great Ball. No, I'm out of balls. I can't believe it. How did he resist that many? It's not like I could have done much more. It's a good thing Great Balls are purchasable in the next town. Bulbasaur. Alright, I cannot allow him to faint at this point. He might, though. Jeez, this place decided to get annoying real fast. Maybe I should... retreat back to the Pokémon Center, maybe. I'll try and clear out a little bit more, though. Okay, don't have to fight that guy. Hey, look, there's a stray black pixel on the waterfall tile, though, too. Like, there's a couple waterfall tiles that are like that. This guy's got, like, that exploding Geodude, right? No, he doesn't. Luckily, he just had one. One of these guys is like an exploding Geodude, and it's annoying. I think that was the guy. I know what the game wants me to do now. This really is like the Gloom MVP run right now, because I'm just using Gloom so much. Why does he still have Splash? Oh, shoot. Oh, well. There's just so many, like, Gravelers and stuff. Oh, uh-oh. Well, you can't have mine. There's another one. Oh. Oh, crit. Sure. I forgot I had acid. Okay. Wow, it's like they knew. If there's more trainers on the way out, I'll just, can I get around this one? How about this one? Save the game first. Okay, got around her. Cannot get around that one, unfortunately. Alright, what do you got? You got, Meowth, which is fine. Pidgey, which is kind of fine. Go figure, another Oddish. Okay, good. Got past it. Guess what a Nanobberry looks like. Go ahead, guess. Okay, we made it. I suppose we could push through the Celadon and maybe get the gym there. There's a little bit of time left. But yeah, we won't be needing Clefairy anymore. Time to swap her out. Let's see, can we use anyone here? I think I'll take Machop for a little while. But Butterfree might be... Yeah, Butterfree is probably better for now. Let's head to Celadon, because I want to spend all my money on good stuff. And I don't think there's really anything to do in Lavender Town for the moment. Unless you want the Name Raider. Okay, so she sees you. Good to know. Oh, great. Minimize. Is it just me, or is sleep status, like, ridiculous? Sleep, double team, and, like... No, not double team, minimize. My entire team is asleep! There. Darn it. My entire team is asleep. There. Finally. Like, everybody got... Oh, hi, Julia. You know, somehow when I think about Julia, I think she should be a... There! That's gotta be a double battle. So double battles did exist in this version. As well as guys, like, moving around. And I can't imagine why they would change where that trainer was located. I gotta check. I gotta check. Okay. See, this music is okay. Always gotta get the Eevee. There's actually a lot to do here. Oh, that's a clue as to where to get the Sylph Scope. Good addition. I have to check. Nope. It's not there anymore. So sad. It should have stayed there. Being completely honest. I thought there was an item there. Let's see, coin case, check. I'm just gathering items at this point. Oh yeah, we need to like actually sell off all these stupid super potions. Let's see, roar, hyper beam, dig. Oh, these are just all the items that I found like lying around. So if I didn't get rest, would it just not appear in the shop there, or does it always appear in the shop? We stocked up on money, that's for sure. Take some of these just in case. Get rid of this junk. I presume the star piece isn't... That is big money. I think the mushrooms are worth something, so I'm keeping those. But I don't think the Stardust is. X-Attack is most certainly just trash. These are trash too, even though I could use them. Ordinary Repel, don't need it. Pearl. Alright, time for some expensive goods. Counter is no longer any good, I think. It's busted in Gen 1 because of, like, all of the glitches and stuff. We need a Pokédoll for one of the girls. I have no idea where you find a Sunstone in this game. But we're using a Gloom, so, like, Leaf Stone's a given. And I think Bellossom is just not as good as Vileplume anyways. Oh boy, I have to actually, like... You know, it's great that it doesn't take as many clicks to get as many lemonades as you want, but I have to keep clicking. I have to keep clicking until I run out of money. What is even the point of Soda Pop? It's like a middle ground between lemonade and fresh water, but it's a terrible item. I think it does like 60. Lemonades do 80 for 50 more. Okay, that's enough. Oops. Give her all of this. She gives different TMs, doesn't she? What did she give? She doesn't give Ice Beam anymore. Like, Light Screen, Safeguard, Reflect... Wow. Junk. She used to give Ice Beam and Rock Slide. And Ice Beam is still a TM in this game, so that's actually seriously disappointing. But I suppose they had to stop Squirtle from becoming like, the MVP starter, right? So they just couldn't give you Ice Beam anymore. Unless it's, like, at the game corner. And also, you actually don't take a drink to the guards to get into Saffron City. You actually, talk to this lady and get tea instead. I don't know why. I know why. They wanted to stop you from, like, soft-locking yourself if you ran out of money. There are some weird soft-locks in the original generation. If you'd like to know more, check out a guy named Picaspri. He makes a game out of soft-locking Pokemon. Hey there, buddy! How does he, like, go down there when the, stairs aren't there? Yeah. Yeah, I have better things to do. It is, in fact, very easy to get hooked. There's coins, like, hidden all over the floor, right? There we go. There's, like, 100 around here, too. I'm surprised it's so easy to just find loose change. Abra. I'll have to get an Abra later. Yep, there's Ice Beam. I know what number it is. So Ice Beam's at the game corner now, which invest a little bit of money and maybe some luck too, and you could still get it. And sad of me to say, this wasn't censored? I thought this was censored. Am I playing the wrong version? I thought this was censored. I know the Gamblers were censored, weren't they? I must be having, like, some severe lost memory or something. We need experience points on Charmeleon. Let's burn this greenhouse to the ground, shall we? Only real ladies are allowed in here. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Real ladies. Let's just say a certain fantasy author might love this place. Or maybe several of them would. I need to get antidotes, I swear. This place is toxic! Gosh, you remember when Ash tried to infiltrate this place by dressing up as a woman? Oh, sorry, Charmeleon. Well, Butterfree's still good. Hey, it's Bridget! Why is this gym? This gym is making me think of all sorts of really horrible jokes. I don't want to say them because I will probably, like, lose what's left of my audience, but... This only real women are allowed in that gym, and they've got a lady named Bridget. You know what I mean? Oh my god. I guess I'll just let it all out now. He didn't burn it down. Did he burn it down? I know, like, the gym caught on fire and Ash had to, like, rescue Gloom. Which is the last Pokemon that I would ever want to... Well, you know what? I'm using a Gloom, so I'll just shut up now. But... I'm digging myself in a hole here. Did she ask if I was the one peeping in here? It gets worse every time I talk to these ladies! That's better. I think... Yeah, I remember that they turned the gamblers into gamers, which is, not that much better. $26. These ladies are rich, too. Scary Face. I guess it's better than Smokescreen. As far as, like, honor and reasoning goes. And... she should go down to... I'm almost out of power points, so I need to actually retreat again. Yeah, they aren't wrong, it's just like... What is... Okay, I know that European gambling laws are the reason, like, we can't have anything at all related to games of chance in Pokemon anymore. But, like... You know, if you expose your children to the frustration of the very obviously rigged slot machines, I think that would teach them why gambling is bad. And that's probably better than just shielding them from the idea of gambling at all. I learned math at a very young age by playing blackjack. I forgot to save. Okay, round 4, Erica. Here's some trivia for you. In her very first sprite, they actually made a mistake with her sprite. She had her sash tied the wrong way. So they corrected that for yellow version. Okay, that was lucky. It missed. Oh! Oh! Knockout! Oh. Victory Bell gets a turn here. Now it should be a knockout. I love how Charmeleon's sprite just looks so bored here. Okay, paralyzed. I didn't bring any paralyzed heals. Yeah, hyper potions. If you want to spend a turn on that, be my guest. Wild Bloom. Well, the level curve in this game is actually pretty good. It's just, like, now that I've got a solid baseline, I'm not, like, finding any sort of challenge from these guys. Which, you know, is normal, but Brock was actually the toughest fight I've had. Will this finish? Oh, it did. There goes that brief illusion of having to actually use a lemonade. Alright, for sure, I don't think I have time for any more side stuff. What does TM19 give? Giga Drain. Well, she doesn't tell you it only has 5 power points. Hey, we made some progress today, did we not? There's no way I'm doing the game corner in 10 minutes, so I think this is where we're going to stop for today. This was interesting to do. It's like sitting down and playing a Pokemon game almost normally with like none of the gimmicks that you normally see. Whether it's my multi-playthrough shenanigans or a Nuzlocke. Just sitting down, playing normally. It's interesting. So far, I'm gonna like give my opinion on Fire Red so far, because part of this was checking out whether or not Fire Red actually held up after all this time. It's solid. Brock was a surprisingly challenging fight, so bringing all of the gym leaders into the modern standard as far as battle design goes has been good. Like, you level up faster than you did in the original, even if it's just a placebo. You, let's see what else. You have all of the features from the Hoenn games, well, most of them anyway. And, you know, this ain't that bad. It's just, I'm still not seeing what Fire Red brings to the table that the Hoenn games do not. And without the jank of Gen 1, I think part of Gen 1's personality is the jank, the glitches. Brock Solid. BML, really? Brock Solid? I'm the pun guy here. I don't... But yeah, I think my initial assessment of Fire Red still kind of stands. It's not standing out from the other versions, because I know Kanto is one of the most bland regions in the series, because it was the first and they didn't really have much to add to it. Now they had a chance to add to it, and I'm still not really seeing. Everyone's going nuts over the Brock Solid thing, I'm sorry. So, like, if there's anything that you can do in these Kanto games that you can't in, like, the Hoenn games, I'm not seeing that quite yet. So, I still don't see why they sold this for $20 on, like, the Switch, separate from NSO, and you can't even... I'm not sure what multiplayer is possible in the Switch version, so I'll have to look that up. But, you know, still having a trouble seeing why you would pay $20 for this. Just play Scarlet and Violet at that rate. Anyway. That's going to do it for today's stream, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for showing up. And especially thank you for BML42 and the Brazilian guy keeping the humor alive for me. Let's see. next week I'll be able to continue with this. I think I will continue with this for like maybe 2 or 3 more weeks. That should be enough time to finish the game, and I want to check out all the post-game too. I don't feel like catching all of the Pokemon. At least not even the Kanto Dex, because I would have to play through Leaf Green, but so far this has been fine. The only troublesome spot is that it takes so long to get the running shoes, and those should be like just the default option. But yeah, it's fine. So, let's see. For other YouTube stuff, Thracia uploads are going to continue like all the way through May. I think that's when we will have like finished the game by then. And after that, I'm strongly considering Paper Mario for the next playthrough, because I think that'd be a lot of fun. And I've already mentioned the secret Advance Wars project. You'll see what that is. Just know that the 25th anniversary of Advance Wars 1 is coming this September. So, I'm planning stuff. I hope it'll come out real good, and I hope people will be interested in coming out to see it. So once again, thank you to all viewers for tuning in, and next week we'll be back with the rest of Fire Red, however far we get. I'm not expecting to finish in just 2 streams, probably 3. See you later, everybody!